Hello everyone, my name is Jack DiNapoli, and this is my third video presentation for ENC 201 Microeconomics Principles. And I chose to make my presentation today about elastic demand. So elastic demand refers to the situation in which quantity demanded of a good or service changes significantly in response to a change in its price. Demand is considered elastic when the change in quantity demanded is greater than the change in the price. So what that is talking about is the change in how much people buy when the prices change. If the price goes up even a little bit, people will buy a lot less, but if the price goes down, then they will buy a lot more. Kind of like when an item goes on sale in like a store, and suddenly everyone's wanting to buy as much as they can of it to try and save that little bit of money. Just pretty much way more than normal, buying so much of that product just because it went on a little sale. But if the prices increase, usually people will tend to buy it to a cheaper option or just skip buying it altogether. So, for example, the store I work at, I'm a front-end supervisor. We, for every holiday, do a sale for a 12-pack of sodas. Normally, I think they're like $11 for a normal 12-pack. But we do a sale for every holiday where it is buy two, get three free. So people are technically buying two but getting three free. But it is making them, people buy so many of them that it causes us to have to put a limit on how many 12 packs people can buy, a limit of 10, so they can only use the deal twice. So for example, I made like a little graph here. So once the price goes up to the quantity, so if people buy 20, or the price goes up to 20, the quantity goes down to 20 as well. But if they lower the price to 10, people will be able to then buy 40. This is pretty much just an example of higher price, less quantity, lower price, more quantity. That's pretty much just a little simple graph. Of course, it's not, those numbers aren't exactly the most accurate, but it's just the example of, usually, I mean, it's the same thing for like phones. You know, if you get a like high price, quantity for it's not going to go as high, but as soon as a sale or price drops in general, more people will then be willing to buy said item. Just the demand for it goes like higher, just because people are then able to either just afford it or think that this is their chance to steal a deal and save a ton of money. But it pretty much goes for everything. Biggest example I live through is grocery stores with sales, dropping prices and everything. People just will all of a sudden think that this is their big chance and buy whatever they can that's on sale.